Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Colorado Rockies and the Washington Nationals. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Steven Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University. The closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball. Great changeup, great curveball, and great slider. Very, very rarely do you see a guy have a four-pitch mix that's as good as Steven Strasburg.
Right fielder.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Swing by Blackmon, and it's hammered to right field. Booyah! So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's 1 for 5. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. Strasburg is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game.
And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field.
Oh, big dog's gotta eat.
A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Just a couple of minutes ago, the home crowd was pumped for the beginning of this game. But when you hit back-to-back homers to start the game, they have a tendency to sit on their hands. Can't start a game any better than that, folks.
Batting third, the left fielder, David Dahl.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder, David Dahl. And there's a base hit on the line.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our Show Track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Stepping into the box, Nolan Arenado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. He comes into this one hitting over 400 career against his opponent. Now, obviously, that's a relatively small sample size of at-bats, but it seems like he really likes facing this guy. It'll be interesting to see if the past history holds true.
Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy. And the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Well, you know, Dero, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down and keep it from the outfield to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Raimel Tapia is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Hard hit ball to second. Up with it now is Kendrick. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So Kyle Freeland, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Turner.
This is popped up. Murphy is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
In now is Adam Eaton. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, Dero, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He
third,
showed all hard stuff until the 5th and
Anthony.
final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The windup and the 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital. It's the Rockies 2 and the Nationals nothing. That'll bring up Tony Walters. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg. He's 2 for 4.
Tony Walters.
From the stretch, he pulls this one into right. Eaton is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's take a look at Trey Turner up the chute. This is a guy that, when asked to go to center field not too long ago, looked like that was going to be the spot for him. Now he's asked to move to the middle infield, back to his position at North Carolina State, and he can pick and grin, and he has got some of the quickest feet in the game.
And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Second at bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is pulled into right. Eaton is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and in to hit next the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Soto on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. Leading off the inning, Juan Soto, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. This will kick up against the wall now. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
And there's one away.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively.
The first baseman.
And, guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Soto, the runner at second with one away. Zimmerman flat out dominates against left-handed pitching. Makes a lot of contact and hard contact at that. No doubt one of the biggest threats in the sport in these types of matchups.
Yeah, Matty, it's a pretty special skill set to absolutely hammer left-handed pitching. You don't see it too much. I mean, this game's 75% right-handed power coming down your throat. So when you see a guy that hammers left-handed pitching, you know he's putting the time in the cage.
Stepping in now, Kurt Suzuki. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Story calls for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nationals leave one. They're down 2-0. Into the box, David Dahl, a base hit in his first trip.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Kendrick ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Murphy.
Daniel Murphy.
First offering on its way. Lined hard toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play. And Victor Robles digging in now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder, Victor.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
One away now in the Washington third, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. First delivery to him on the way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 1-2 to the Nationals pitcher.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dahl is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The batter, number 7.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Hit down the third baseline. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Into the box now, Ryan McMahon. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Row, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Standing in now, Raimel Tapia as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And this gets under the shortstop's glove. That'll likely be a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Into the box, Tony Walters. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Soto is under it, makes the play, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 21. Kyle.
Stepping in, Kyle Freeland. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat. On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The right fielder.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Settling in now, Charlie Blackmon. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Has a look, now the pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2. Side fair ball down the line, and this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count.
Now
instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, this ball's hit hard to left, and this is going to be trouble as that's down for what should be extra bases. 1 run is scored as he arrives at second without a play as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
As a manager, you have to give your starter every opportunity to work his way out of trouble, but I think they went with him maybe 1 batter too long. The bases loaded double blows this thing wide open, and the starter's probably on his last legs now.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Javi Guerra answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Nolan Arenado will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Robles looking up. Boom goes the dynamite. So a 3-run blast to deep center here as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Line drive to center field. Robles is there. 2 gone.
The batter, the second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Coming to the plate again, Ryan McMahon, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Eaton sprinting after it. And he makes a nice catch on the track. Is that now in the box? Adam Eaton. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Waiting out it is Tapia, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto to the plate now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nationals gone in order. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters, from their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Raimel Tapia. He singled his last time up.
Raimel Tapia.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Line drive to center field. Robles patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The catcher, number 14.
Striding in once again, Tony Walters. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hit out towards second. Kendrick has it. And that's the second out.
The pitcher, number
So 2 are gone in the Rockies half of the 5th. Up next, the Denver area native pitcher Kyle Freeland. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the alley in left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Howie Kendrick. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is Dahl, and it's gone. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And this is swung on and missed by Zimmerman as he set down on strikes for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 28.
Ready now, Kurt Suzuki. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there for strike 1. Fouled off. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Stepping in now, Victor Robles. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Robles stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a second-year big leaguer. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's cut now to a 9-1 ball game. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Kendrick's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in, Trevor Story. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Turner at short. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the 2nd out. So stepping in, David Dahl. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! A solo home run there for David Dahl as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nolan Arenado. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we've heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch coming. Here it is. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. As Drupal Cabrera is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Drupal Cabrera.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Popped him up. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
In now for Washington, Trey Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful. Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hot shot on the ground to short. Story picks it up. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1 left for Washington. They're down 9. It's 10-1.